Dr. Smith. I'm doing this while driving because I found out today that I had to go sign my apartment lease to move to Lee Summit, or I was not going to be able to get the rate that they quoted me on Saturday. So that's why I'm doing this while driving, which kind of relates to my research paper about texting while driving. This is one of the many distractions, and I probably shouldn't be doing it, but I feel pretty confident in my ability to talk while driving. So for my book, I did Contagious, Why Things Catch On, and I was quite intrigued by it. I loved the writing. It was very easy to read. It was very relatable, and I just love how it related to everyday life and the use of examples that the author used. One of the chapters I'm going to talk about most is one that really stuck out to me, which was triggers. And being a person that gets very distracted easily, triggers was intriguing to me. One thing that they talked about is like going on a coffee break and Kit Kats, how the company was losing sales, so they needed to boost sales, and what they did is they associated Kit Kats with coffee breaks, so like taking a break, give me a break, all that kind of stuff, the commercials. So when people would think about taking a mid-morning break, getting a snack, they think about a Kit Kat. One thing that we call among my friends and some of my family is white butterflies. It's whenever you're sitting there and just something randomly pops in your mind and you completely change topics or subjects, or you jump back into a random conversation. We call it white butterflies, and that's kind of what triggers are to me. One of the things I talked about in this class was using triggers for college students. For example, a company that sells maybe cookies or cookie dough, or even a restaurant that has cookies on sale like Perkins or Blackadder or whatever that cafe is, they could use triggers to boost their sales of cookies. They could associate cookie or cookie dough with the idea of being homesick. So they could talk about being homesick, and whenever a student would feel homesick, it would trigger their mind that they wanted some fresh chocolate chip cookies. And where would they go? None other than the place that ran the ad about being homesick and wanting cookies. So I liked all the other things that were in the book too. They were all really good. I liked the first chapter when it talked about how people will talk about things to make them look good, like working out, for example. CrossFit was one that I used whenever I was talking about this book. CrossFit is something that people do and it makes them look good. It's kind of like it's their social stature and things like that. And I think that's important in marketing, especially with all the fads that quickly change in today's society, that it's good to have people talking about your products, especially on a social level, and then it makes you look good. So overall, this has been a great course, and I'm really sorry I had to do this while driving, but I got your email that it was due by tonight, and I was going to sign my lease. I've had the book read for probably about 3 months now, and I'm just now getting this to you, so that kind of tells you how much I've procrastinated. But you know what? I was trying to find a job. So I hope you enjoyed your break, and I hope that you enjoyed this post.